Ladies and gentlemen, Brett Olson.
Well, Brett, the Toronto battles back to tie it up in the third period there, and then you come up with that big goal. Can you just walk us through that a little bit?
Well, I think it started out initially on the change when we had that 4-on-4 opportunity, and then Nider and I were able to get out there as forwards together. The D were really patient, made a great play, and then brought the puck back, and Spooner made an unbelievable rush. And when he bought time and basically sucked the guy in and was able to kick it out to Knight, Knight just fed it through a nice little hole, and I didn't have to do much, to be honest with you. It was right on my tape, and just had to put it in the open net.
Just the game as a whole had a lot of very peculiar goals. Obviously, Toronto's third one, Chad's that was reviewed, and then there was the red Gatorade. Can you just talk about the energy on the bench? Was there anything special in the game today?
Well, that's the type of game it was. It was definitely a special game. That's something that for our group, with some new leadership that we have in the locker room, with guys that played last year to replace guys that were here last year, and then basically the young guys coming in. That was like a playoff atmosphere game for the most part. There were a lot of hits. There was a lot of hard work to the net, a lot of puck battles on the walls, and just great plays overall. And in games like that, you got to look for a bounce, and they got some, we got some. And then there were those nice plays, like you said, with the water bottle and the Gatorade at the end there with Nider shot for, I think it was a third goal. And, I mean, that's just the way that the game is supposed to be played. It was a well-fought battle on both sides.
Can you just talk a little bit about just the vibe in the locker room? I mean, you guys seem to be carrying yourselves with so much confidence during this win streak here.
Yeah, I mean, it's confidence, but it's also in retrospect. We look back at each game and know where we haven't done so well in certain areas, and know that we've been lucky to win some in the streak as well, with where we feel that we haven't played that well in certain situations. And for us to come back, especially off that road trip, and then get 4 wins at home is huge, especially for points early. And now we're going on the road, and there's some teams that have games in hand on us. I think we are probably the team that has the most games played in the league right now. So going back in this road trip, we just kind of know where we sit. We're happy with where we're at. We're happy with how we've been doing. But again, we just got to keep it all in perspective and learn from each game as we win, and maintain that confidence that when we get in tight situations like this, that we can win. And that's something that sits well with both the coaches and the players right now.
Next question.